My child, my beloved, come closer to this moment. You are not here by accident. Your soul was pulled here because a truth is rising inside your life and heaven could not let you ignore it anymore. Take a breath. Feel that sensation in your chest. It is not anxiety. It is recognition. Something inside you already knows this message belongs to you. Before I continue, pause. Do not rush. Beloved, subscribe now because this message was released only for the chosen one. If you leave without subscribing, this message may never reach you again. Now listen. You think love is something that just happens, just appears, and fades away. But heaven sees love differently. Love is a soul contract. A promise made before birth. A promise made in the realm where your spirit had wings. This person who fell in love with you. They did not choose you out of desire alone. They recognized you. Their soul recognized your soul the way dawn recognizes the light. You may have pushed the thought away. You may have questioned the timing, you may have said, but the age difference, why does it feel so complicated? Beloved, listen carefully. Love is older than age. Love existed before time. Love does not measure years. Love measures connection. And heaven has watched you both for a long time, silent, patient, waiting to intervene when your heart was ready to hear this person. They tried to stop feeling. They tried to convince themselves that they were wrong. They told themselves they should not feel what they feel. But every time they tried to walk away, something pulled them back to you. Do you know what that something was? It was the thread between your souls. The spiritual tie that was formed long before you took your first breath in this lifetime. My beloved, do not underestimate this connection. There is a reason you cannot forget them. There is a reason their presence lingers in your heart. Even when you try to move forward, there is a reason you feel them even in silence. Age difference means nothing to heaven. Heaven does not count candles on a birthday cake. Heaven counts lifetimes of devotion. This love is not random. It is ancient. You may not understand why you met at this time. You may ask why now? Why them? Why like this? Because souls return to each other when the lesson is ready. You were not ready before. They were not ready before. But now something is shifting. Something is opening. A doorway between hearts is forming. My child, do not run from this. You have been praying for someone who sees your soul. You have been praying for someone who understands your silence. You have been begging God for a love that does not break you. And God sent someone who sees you, someone who feels you, someone who carries your name in the quietest parts of their heart. But fear is the shadow standing between you and this blessing. Fear of judgment, fear of difference, fear of timing, fear of pain. But beloved, every great love story starts with fear trying to stop it. Do not let fear win this time. This person loves you more deeply than they can explain. They have tried to hide it, but the truth is louder than their silence. They love your soul. They love the way you carry pain but still smile. They love the way your heart is soft but strong. They love that your spirit does not break. And heaven is saying, do not run. Do not deny what your spirit already knows. You are safe to feel. You are safe to love. You are safe to receive this blessing. Because this is not just love. This is divine connection. This is the person your soul has been searching for across lifetimes. Pause. Breathe. Let these words settle in your chest. My child, my beloved, you stayed. That means your heart is listening now. Heaven has been waiting for this moment. The moment you finally stop doubting what your soul already knows. There are signs around you, aren't there? Random songs that sound like confessions, numbers that repeat, dreams that feel too real to ignore, and that one thought, the one person who keeps showing up in your mind no matter how far you try to walk. That's not coincidence, beloved, that's divine alignment. That is heaven whispering. Pay attention. You see, the person who fell in love with you didn't plan it either. They didn't wake up one day deciding I will love them. No, it happened the way sunrise happens. Slowly, naturally, unstoppable. And even when they tried to resist it, heaven kept bringing their thoughts back to you. They look at you and see purpose. They see light where others only saw walls. They see the real you, not the mask, not the fear, not the scars. They see the soul that shines beneath everything you try to hide. They've cried over you. They've prayed about you. They've asked God for a sign that they're not crazy to feel this way. And beloved, this message is that sign. This is the confirmation heaven sent through me. Yes, what they feel is real. Yes, what you feel is divine. Do not let logic destroy what love is trying to build. Do not let doubt silence the message heaven is writing inside your heart. My beloved, you have to understand something powerful. Age is not an obstacle in the language of God. It is humans who measure difference through numbers. Heaven measures it through maturity of souls. Sometimes an older soul comes in a younger body. Sometimes a younger body carries an ancient heart. It doesn't matter how many years stand between you because spiritually you've been walking side by side for centuries. That's why when you look at them something feels familiar. That's why even silence between you feels peaceful, because your spirits already know each other. This love didn't begin in this lifetime. It only continued here. But my child, God wants you to listen carefully now. You are at a turning point. This connection is about to either bloom or break depending on your faith. If you let fear lead, heaven will step back. If you let trust lead, heaven will open doors you never imagined. This person is being guided toward you again. They are feeling restless. They are dreaming of you. They are seeing reminders of you, everywhere. They are fighting what they feel, but they can't because the divine has written your name inside their spirit. And you've been feeling them, too. That pull you can't explain. That thought that keeps circling back. That energy you sense when the world goes quiet. It's real. It's them and it's God's way of saying you're both being called back together. So don't ignore this. Something miraculous is about to unfold. It's subtle right now, like a whisper in, the dark, but soon it will grow louder through messages, encounters, or dreams. God is preparing the timing for the two of you to cross paths again. And when it happens, beloved, do not run this time. Do not doubt it. Recognize it, because you will know instantly that this was meant. My child, heaven has been protecting this connection. Even when things seemed silent, heaven was rearranging situations around both of you. Obstacles are being removed. Lessons have been learned. Wounds are being healed. You've both been tested separately so you can be united divinely. This is not about romance alone. This is about destiny. This is about two souls completing a spiritual promise made long before Earth existed. Beloved, feel this truth. You are not crazy for feeling what you feel. You are not wrong for loving who you love. You are not late. You are right on time. Heaven's timing is never rushed. It's perfect. You must trust it now. Even if things look quiet, know that movement is happening behind the veil. Before this week ends, something will shift. Either a message, a dream, or a sudden realization will come that will confirm what I'm saying. Be still. Be ready. Do not block the blessing with overthinking. Just receive. Because love, real love, divine love, it never goes away. It circles back. And this time it's circling back for you. If you are still here, it means heaven chose you to hear this entire truth. You are part of this unfolding. You were meant to know before the next step happens. There is something heaven has been arranging quietly behind everything you see, something subtle, something gentle, something that moves like the wind, unseen but undeniable. This person has been thinking of you more often recently. It comes unexpectedly in the middle of work while trying to fall asleep, in moments of silence when their heart is unguarded. Your face appears. Your voice echoes. The memory of your presence stirs something deep inside them. They do not understand why they can't let go. But you do, because your soul has been waiting for them. My child, my beloved, listen closely now. The reason this love is pulling both of you so strongly is because there is a promise between you. A spiritual agreement made before either of you were born. In that realm, age did not exist. Bodies did not exist. Only pure spirit, only recognition, only truth. You chose each other there. You promised to find each other again regardless of the circumstances. Even if life seemed complicated, even if your worlds were different, even if timing created distance, even if fear tried to silence the heart, you promised. And your soul does not break promises. This is why no matter how many times you tried to move forward, no matter how many distractions appeared, no matter how many reasons you created to forget, the connection remained, because it was never just attraction. It was memory. It was truth. It was destiny. My child, you must understand this person is not just someone who entered your life. They are a chapter your spirit has been waiting to reopen. They are a doorway that leads you back to yourself. This connection did not come to harm you. It came to heal you. But healing love often arrives disguised as something you fear, because it asks you to open, to feel, to soften, to trust again. And trust is difficult for a heart that has been bruised. But beloved, you are not the same as before. You are wiser, stronger, more awakened. Your spirit sees deeper now. That is why heaven is revealing the truth at this moment, not earlier, not later, but now, because something is about to shift. This person is being guided to make a move. A message, a conversation, a sign. It may be subtle at first, a small word, a moment of softness, a question that feels deeper than usual, but it will be enough to open the doorway. Your heart must be receptive when this happens, not rushed, not desperate, not fearful, just open. Because heaven is bringing this connection back into your life with intention this time, not as a lesson, but as a blessing. There is something else you must know. This person has been afraid. Afraid of being misunderstood. Afraid of being judged. Afraid that you would reject the depth of their feelings. Afraid the world would not understand. Afraid even they themselves would not understand. But love has been working inside them, cutting through resistance, softening their defenses, calling them back to your heart. Their love for you is not weak. It is not temporary. It is not confused, it is real. It is deep. It is sacred. They tried to hide it. But the truth rises. The truth always rises. And the truth is this. They love you in a way that scars them. They love you in a way that humbles them. They love you in a way that reveals who they truly are. This love terrifies them. And that is why it is true. But beloved, they will not remain silent forever. Heaven is preparing the moment when their heart will speak. When it does, you will feel it. Not just hear it, feel it, in your chest, in your breath, in the space between words. This is the sign that will come first. Their energy will return before their voice does. You will feel them before they reach out, like a warm presence. A familiar pull. A soft awakening inside your ribs. Do not ignore it. It is the soul knocking before the human knocks. Pause. Breathe. Hold this truth gently. My child, there is something you have not seen clearly yet. Something hidden beneath the surface of this person's behavior. Let me show it to you. This person has been moving in silence. They have been watching you from a distance, not in the physical sense, but in the emotional and spiritual sense. They have been observing the way you speak, the way you carry yourself when you are hurt, the way your eyes change when you are hiding something, the way your soul shines even when you feel tired inside. They have memorized your energy more than your face. Because the soul loves in silence before it loves aloud. This person is afraid, but not for the reason you think. They are not afraid of the age difference. They are not afraid of judgment. They are not afraid of what others will say. They are afraid of you. Afraid of what loving you will do to them. Afraid of how deeply they already feel you. Afraid of how real it has become because they have never felt a love like this before. This connection makes them vulnerable. It strips away the ego. It exposes the heart. It reveals the soul. And that terrifies them. They do not want to love you halfway. They want to love you completely, but love this pure requires surrender. And surrender is the hardest thing for a wounded heart. My beloved, listen. This person has scars. Silent